So with the algebra section, what they do, they give you like basic algebra questions. Like I got a lot of f of x questions, like it's a f, then parentheses x parentheses equals some equation or whatever, and you have to solve it. I got a lot of those. That's like basic algebra questions, like f of x functions and f of x equations, stuff like that. And again, it's all depends on you and how you answer the questions, because on the digital SAT, the questions do, change and modify and like conform to how you're answering the questions. So, I did get easy f of x functions, and then later on I got harder f of x functions. So it all depends on how you answer the questions. Yeah, with the algebra, that's pretty much it. As far as I can remember from the SAT, all I got was f of x functions. I don't know if everybody gets that or if it was just me, but for the most part, my algebra was pretty much just f of x functions. Then there's also the problem solving and data analysis. And really what that is, it's like they give you a lot of number lines and charts and like scatter plots and graphs, different like mathematic tools that you apply to mathematic equations. That's really what you find in the problem solving and data analysis. And you have to use those tools that they give you, sort of like use that to help you answer the question. And they could be easy. Like when I took the SAT, they might have been like easy graphs or scatter plots that I just used to answer the question. And also, as the test progressed, and I went into the harder math section, I had to use like number lines and different ratio. To be honest, I don't even know what it was called. It was like a line with a bunch of dots on it, and it kept talking about ratios. Yeah, I don't even know what it was called, but the problem solving and data analysis questions, they got harder and harder each time. And I had to use those tools that they gave me and find out one problem, then use that to help me answer the whole question. So yeah, it was really crazy. That's really what you can expect from that. A lot of number lines and more interactive questions rather than just a straight up word problem. And then there was the advanced math. Now, the advanced math, I don't remember too much about that, only that it was really, really difficult. But that was really focusing on word problems and like multi-step equations, multi-step word problems. You really had to go like a step further and think about it. And it just required a lot of like more focus and effort and attention. So when it comes to the advanced math section, try to think of it as just a hard math question. Because I think the advanced math, I didn't really get any easy questions on that. Because again, I'm not sure, like I'm not 100% sure what each question was. But as I'm going back and remembering what I did on the SAT, I can like remember that each, like it's hard to explain. Like as I go back and remember the questions that I was seeing on the math section, I can tell that, maybe one of those questions had to do with advanced math or algebra or problem solving. So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that with the advanced maths questions, they were like the free response questions. Because on my SAT, they like gave me a bunch of questions where I had to do the work, solve the equation, and then come up with my own answer and type it out. So I think those were the advanced math, because the advanced math is really, it's advanced, it's difficult, it's meant to challenge you. So I think those were pretty much the advanced math problems, the difficult multi-step word problems that required, a free response answer. And then there was the geometry and the trigonometry. Okay, so with the geometry and trigonometry questions, I pretty much got like a bunch of circle questions and rectangle questions. Like they were asking me about like the equation of a circle and how to find the area of a circle, and the same thing with rectangles. I didn't get too many triangles or anything with triangles, like with the trigonometry. Also with the geometry, they gave me a lot of graphs where I had to use the graph to find like the slope or the equation of a line. And I did have a lot of coordinate questions too. Like I had to find the range, domain of some questions. So those are some things that you can expect. I didn't go too much into detail about them because again, no SAT no SAT has the same exact questions as another one. Like even though it is standardized and it does conform to these 4 basic math subjects, it's not going to be the exact same for everybody. It's just going to be like it's just going to focus around these general subjects. If you haven't taken the SAT yet, you should most definitely start looking over and reviewing just a bunch of different practice problems and general problems focusing on these 4 subjects. And another thing that goes in with these subjects on the SAT math sections, they don't really come in a specific order, because that's why I couldn't really remember and like tell exactly which question was which and how this was and where it went. Because what they do, they like throw a bunch of different questions at you, but they do stick to these 4 subjects, but it's not like they give you a set of algebra questions first and then a set of problem solving and data analysis questions and then advanced math and then trig and geometry. They don't do that. They like mix them all up together and, just give them to you. Like 1 minute you might be doing an advanced math word problem, and then the next question might be a geometry question about finding the circumference of a circle. So you can never be too prepared about the SAT. That's the really tricky part about it. So yeah, the best thing you can do to try and ace the SAT math is, go over different questions that pertain to these subjects and, try and ace it. Try and retain all that information, just memorize different things and, do all of that, but pertaining to these 4 subjects. So to anyone out there who has yet to take the SAT, good luck. And, don't forget to drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe and stay tuned for some more SAT and ACT videos just like this one.